Majority of wedding dresses to be ugly. And honestly, like most wedding rings don't even get me excited.
So I'm the same way, and I don't necessarily really believe in marriage and or weddings, but here's how I would brand my wedding if I had to get married. So first and foremost, I'm getting married at the courthouse, and I'm not telling any of my friends or family, but I'm telling everybody that I'm having an engagement party. And when they show up, it's actually gonna be the wedding because I want nobody else's opinions to matter except for mine and the person I end up with, which I feel like nowadays most weddings are about other people, not even the couple. And the theme would be fuck a fairy tale, where I would lean into like fairy tale like themes while overtly saying that I don't want it. It's camp. I'm definitely gonna be wearing pink, and I want it to be like a vintage Chloe gown or Ellie Saab or Dior, but definitely a vintage gown. Like, people spend so much fucking money on wedding dresses, and a lot of the times it's like plain. You could get like a designer dress for that price. I love this one as well. And like I said, I'm just gonna invite my friends to my quote unquote engagement party, and it's gonna be on New Year's Eve because nobody has New Year's Eve plans and everybody wants plans that day. So it'll be like a dinner / New Year's Eve party. And I want it to be very Gilmore Girls, very vintage with modern, with girly, with sparkle, but at like a restaurant. For hair and makeup, I'd play into like a whimsical fairy tale, like, oh my God, you're gonna regret that in 20 years type look. Because most people regret their wedding in 20 years, so who cares if you regret your makeup? Like, I wanna have fucking fun with it. Along with the dress, I definitely want a vintage ring. I would probably want to pick it out myself, but I love the ones that look like this. I'm not really into diamonds. I mostly like emeralds, but I think this is really cool. I definitely don't want a photographer there the day of. I only want a videographer who's using like vintage film so we can all look back and have memories from that day. But I feel like photographers and setting up photos like ruins the moment. But before getting married, I would want to have a full-blown camp Vogue Little Mommy Lonnie photo shoot with me and my husband that has like cool wedding pictures like this and like this. So we'll have them to look back on, but it won't ruin the actual moment of the day. I also want there to be different tables that say like before they met, when they met, the future. For all of our guests and loved ones to write down stories about us or things that they love about us or like little quirky moments from when they first met us together. So our friends and loved ones can kind of write our love story together, and then I want to bind it and put it in a storybook to like give to my kids. I think that's so much better than like cheesy old wedding photos. And last but not least, I don't like cake at all or desserts. So I would want to have an open bodega rather than an open bar for dessert and allow all of my guests to go and get drunk food at a bodega instead of cake and desserts. By the way, I'm fully single and have this planned, but don't have what I'm going to eat for dinner planned. So yeah.